And the Falcons will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Finds a little space. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He makes the stop, and a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable. They're going back to the ground. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Floating away. Sweet cut there. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Buying some time as he moves left. Snagged on the outside, it's Barker. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. And he's in for the touchdown.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He shows you all of his ability on that TD.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. Here he comes with the return. So Bowling Green's offense will go to work for the first time today. We'll be watching this matchup on the outside closely today, David, to see if this guy can get anything done one-on-one against one of the best corners in the game.
Well, and this corner really can shut down half the field, and that's a big problem. This offense, they really need to win this matchup. They need their wide receiver to beat that defensive back, and I don't know if that's possible. He's just so good and so consistent. Palmer, you tell me how you're going to win this matchup.
Well, you're not going to win it every play, that's for sure. And you can't avoid that side of the field the entire game. I think it's just going to come down to this offense in the critical down and distances. When there's a 3rd down and the coverage dictates that you've got to throw it against him, that's the play you need your receiver to win. And whether or not they have a guy that can win that matchup offensively, we're going to find out here pretty soon.
The Falcons want to move quickly.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Falcons can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Falcons are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And the Falcons send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. On his way back from the 20. He's got great speed. Made a defender miss. Continues to fight for yards. A huge return there. Steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Shoots it to the left. Wide open downfield. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Power ahead. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
You want to bring in your tight ends? You want to bring in more beef for that offensive line? I'm going to bring in more beef. Nice job by the defense understanding the situation. Red zone, field shrinks. I need more bigger personnel on the field, some big guys that can stop the run. Played the run well. Great job by the defense understanding the situation. Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
And they decide to trot out the kicker. Good, right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams.
The reserve is brought down at the 16, and the Bowling Green offense will take over 1st and 10.
Hands it off. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. The Falcons headed quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Lanier. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To the air on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Got his man on the right. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. That last completion still leaving them with a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And the pass is complete. He's got it at the 20. He is down. the one. A terrific run after the throw and catch. And the Falcons are moving quickly down the field.
Pace, 27.
Powers forward. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
Here we go, here we go.
Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, BG. Excellent pass by the back on the option. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So a drive there of 85 yards and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
On the set. 3, 5.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. He'll pull it down and run. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my...
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
And this almost feels like a free play on 2nd and inches. 3 wide receivers to the right. Got out of trouble and throws. Finds his man, it's Baldridge. They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down.
Man, it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Now from inside the red zone. Right on the money. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll take it in for a touchdown.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Coming out with it, and he pulls it up inside the 20. Corralled by the kicking team.
Very rarely do you have a play on defense where you've got 30 yards head of steam built up to come make a collision. On kickoff and kickoff return, you do. And a lot of times you see big sticks and fumbles happen as a result.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And this one is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Pulled and finds his man on the left. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Falcons come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll move the tight end. defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it at the 16. They'll line up for a second down play. Running the red zone. It's Alexander. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They started in a great spot, but now facing a 3rd and 4. Grab near the sticks. It's Barker. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Looking for just one more yard. Rambles into the end zone for a touchdown.
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Booth. And the returner will be knocked down. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it. Turning it on. Look at that toughness just running through everybody. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Looking downfield on first down. Lofts one high and deep. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that's a good idea for this defense. I would be covering him too because he's already had a day's worth of yards. The big play out wide, man, they are finding him and he's making productive plays. So good job by this defense recognizing that guy's not beating me anymore.
All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's first down. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. Working that left side now. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Falcons have moved it inside the 20. Pressure coming. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Touchdown, Falcons! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Well, the head coach has to love what he saw from his offense here at the very end of the first half when you got to have it. Execution has got to be great in these 2-minute type situations. Really nice job handling the situation by the quarterback, making sure all 10 other guys on offense are on the same page. And they're still losing the football game, but that's a touchdown they absolutely needed to have here at the end of the first half.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Barker. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Timeout by the offense.
Looks like the defense will play quarters coverage here.
42, Spider.
Back to pass on second down. Here's the heat. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great scene today in Seattle.
He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half. Being down, I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the Falcons will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. There he goes. Open it up. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt.
Easy.
Takes the handoff. It's Alexander. And make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Quickly complete. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Tries again to get it in. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Going for 6. Fires into traffic, intercepted.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
They'll go to the ground. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Off play action. He lost one down the sideline. He got his hands on it but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. The Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on...
There he goes. Just shedding tackles. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. And the Falcons are in the hurry-up.
This is an offense that can... sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense. There's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground. He gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Looking to the big tight end. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and the receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
Surging forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Bringing the heat. Lets it fly on the move. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Offense working from the pistol. They're going to take another delay of game penalty. You just can't have these types of mistakes.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that.
Here we go.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires downfield. On target to the left. And they're able to get him on the ground.
This is exactly why this guy is your QB. He does such a great job of buying time, has such great speed, just stresses the defense. What do you want to do? You want to blitz me? Sure, I'm going to scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass. He's just posing so many problems and so many headaches.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Mitchell. Slips one guy, now he's loose. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. A little screen to the running back. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Gonna run it. It's Mitchell. Got enough for the 1st. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What
Breaks into the open. Nice throw, great catch, easy glide into the end zone for the touchdown. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
They've been talking about this one all week inside the MAC, guys. Let's give you a quick recap of how it went down.
And the ball's free, deep in his own territory. Scooped up by the kicking team.
Because of the big collisions on kickoff team, you don't see a lot of that in practice. You don't do that because you don't want to get each other hurt. A lot of open field, big collisions,
And he's in for the touchdown. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does, takes advantage of great field position.
Trying to barge their way in. Worked on the touchdown. Might as well do the same thing on the 2-point conversion. He gets all 8 points on that trip. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Leaves it with the back. Crosses the 30. At the 40, there he goes. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. And the Falcons, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15, a first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets away from one. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. The Falcons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Handoff to the single running back. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. Calls his own number. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bowling Green.
Well, it's a nice job there executing the run play and getting in for the score, but you got to wonder, guys, is it too little too late? They're still trailing by a ton here in the 4th quarter.
And he makes the extra point. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. This offense has it with really good field position. The handoff. Keep working on that clock. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll try to pop the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Turning it on! They'll bring him down just outside the 25 at the 26, certainly well within field goal range, but let's see if they choose to go for it here.
Jackrabbit.
Trying to get it to the marker. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
It's a turnover on downs.
Looking to throw on 1st down. They're working that left side. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Gets it out quickly. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. He'll try to do it himself. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. And the Falcons will come to the line to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. He goes out of bounds, big pickup on the play, but it might be too little too late. One more play to pad the stats. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Finds his big tight end. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to